Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel GMB SHOW. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The chase fans have claimed that they worked out what was going to happen in the final chase after spotting a common theme in the questions in chat between contestants and host Bradley Walsh. The chase viewers have voiced their concerns over what they perceive as a potentially early flop during a recent episode on ITV, with many claiming that the unnecessary banter on the show was simply to fill time. Host Bradley Walsh returned to the quiz show on Monday, February 10, with a new set of contestants who were eager to collect a hefty sum. However, the team was dealt an early blow as Ted, the second player, was caught by chaser Jenny the Vixen after Nick had initiated the game with £5,000 already banked, the Mirror reports. Yet, eagle-eyed fans noted another potential issue for the team when they picked up on the excessive small talk between questions, giving rise to speculation that the final chase might end all too quickly. Post-question chatter from Jenny, in particular, drew comments online as individuals took to X with their observations. One sharp-eyed viewer said, "The way in which everyone is talking the hind legs off a donkey here suggests a target of about 3 in the final chase and a lot of time to have to fill." Another echoed, "The way the Vixen has been told to fill time suggests to me that this is the first team that will score 0 in the final and have to pay ITV £5,000. Meanwhile, a third imparted their hunch. "There's a lot of waffle in this episode. Does that mean the final chase is going to be over very quickly?" A fourth viewer humorously noted, "Explaining everything today, including a whisper has bubbles." Despite the wild guesses buzzing on the internet, the fans' foresight was spot on as the team's performance didn't get better. Charlotte, the fourth contestant, took a bold risk by choosing the higher offer against the chaser, but, unfortunately, she was caught in short order. This left just Nick and Emily to brave the final chase, where they managed to answer 13 questions together correctly. Nonetheless, their efforts weren't enough to outpace Jenny, who breezed through for an easy win. It was a brisk Tuesday evening when the chase returned with yet another round of quick-fire quizzing, tense chases, and witty remarks from Bradley Walsh. The episode featured a fresh lineup of hopefuls: Martin, a retired geography teacher from Surrey; Lean, a bubbly hairdresser from Bristol; Kyle, a software developer with a secret love for 90s boy bands; and Hannah, a medical student with nerves of steel. But before a single cash builder had begun, fans across the UK were already tweeting furiously, "We already know how this is going to end." The reason? A single, glaring sign, one that many die-hard viewers had come to recognize as the show's telltale omen. The moment it all started. As the show kicked off, eagle-eyed viewers spotted something subtle but telling. Martin, the first contestant to take the stage, had been given the hero's edit. Close-ups of his warm smile, generous screen time chatting with Bradley, and a mini-segment about his love for community theater were aired in full before his cash builder. Fans immediately clocked it. "Martin's definitely going to the final chase," one viewer posted on X, formerly Twitter. "You can always tell when they show that much B-roll early on. That's the winner edit." But it wasn't just the edit. Something else happened that made fans raise eyebrows. The obvious sign: Martin breezed through his cash builder with an impressive £8,000. When the chaser appeared, none other than Dara, the Menace Ennis, he offered Martin a low offer of £1,000 and a high of £40,000. Without hesitation, Martin stuck to his original stake. What followed next only fueled viewer theories. Dara made 2 rare mistakes in quick succession. "I can't believe Dara missed a geography question," posted another fan. "That's not just unusual, that's practically a red flag waving at us." Martin made it back to the final chase with ease, and the camera panned to a proud Bradley who offered a cheeky wink. For longtime viewers, that wink said it all. "Yep, this is Martin's episode," one user wrote. "Bradley's wink never lies." A predictable pattern. Lean and Kyle both followed Martin to the podium. Leanie brought back £5,000, and Kyle secured £3,000 after nearly slipping on a pop culture question. The trio now had a solid £16,000 in the prize pot. Only Hannah, the final contestant, failed to make it through. But by then, fans weren't surprised. Classic chase formula, one fan joked. 3-person final team, one standout leader, a chaser having an off day. This has teen wins written all over it. Even before the final chase began, social media had exploded with predictions. Dora will mess up on a set of sport and pop culture questions, and they'll win with 4 seconds left. Bookmark this tweet. The final chase, tick, tock. Sure enough, the trio racked up 21 steps in the final chase, respectable but not unbeatable. But then, it happened. Dara faltered, a missed football stat, a confusion over a chart-topping artist, a stumble on a 1950s British history question. With every pushback executed cleanly by Martin and the team, the clock drained faster and faster. Final result: Dara caught up to 20, but ran out of time with just 2 seconds left on the clock. Cue celebration, the studio erupted. Confetti cannons weren't part of the chase, but if they had been, this would have been the moment. Bradley punched the air, nearly tripping over the step as he shouted, "You've just taken down the menace. 16,000 pounds, split 3 ways." Fans react, we called it. But the online crowd wasn't shocked. I said it from the start. Martin had the winner vibes all over him, one fan posted. You can literally smell the victory edit. Nothing against the contestants, they were fab, but I feel like I watched a rerun disguised as a new episode, another viewer remarked. Some even took it further, joking that the chase had become like a mystery novel with the same twist every week. It's like reading a Sherlock Holmes story where the dog barks at the same person every time. ITV responds, with a wink. A day later, the official chase account posted a still of Martin mid-celebration, captioned, "Some things are worth seeing coming." Bradley himself chimed in on This Morning during a guest spot. "Well, look, we don't script anything, but even I had a feeling about Martin from the start. Sometimes people just bring that energy, you know? Is it too predictable?" While the episode still drew strong ratings, some fans voiced concerns. "I love the show, always will," one post read. "But I'd love a curveball now and again. Maybe let a contestant win who doesn't get the golden edit." Whether ITV will respond with more suspenseful editing or shakeups remains to be seen. But for now, one thing's certain. The chase fans are sharper than ever, and they're watching not just for trivia, but for the tells. As one viewer so perfectly put it, "Forget beating the chaser, I just want to beat the edit."